Hello everybody! In this video, we'll see in detail the mixing console function with all its features. After pressing the mixer button, we find multiple pages. First page is voice volume. It has three different settings: voice, panoramic, and volume. Voice settings allows us to reselect the voices for each channel. We select it by pressing H, then the channel we want to edit. Note that we can switch to the pages specific to the styles and songs by pressing multiple times the mixer button. After selecting the channel, for example right 1, we press the appropriate button from 1 to 8, in this case button 6 up, and we change the sound. Pan or panoramic determines the stereo position of the selected channel. We first press the button I, then we choose the channel and we change the value with a dial, or with the button 6 up or down. In all cases, pressing the buttons at the same time put the settings at its default value. Volume settings. It determines the volume of each channel, giving you fine control over the balance of all the channels. We press J, then we choose the channel, for example right 1, and we change the value using the dial or the button 6 up or down. The second page concerns the filter and has two different settings: harmony and brightness. It's the same settings that we find in voice set page. They allow us to tune brightness and the frequency of the sound. We press I or J, then the channel, and we change the value with the dial or the buttons up or down. Here we notice that the higher the value, the brighter the sound is. The third page is for the tune settings. Portamento determines the pitch transition time when the voice is set to mono. For example, we press J, then we select the sound, here right 1, then we change the value with the dial or with the button 6 up or down. We notice here that the value was at 20. The higher the value, the longer the transition time is from the first note to another. We select pitch band range by pressing H. It determines the pitch band range when using the joystick. This value varies between 0 and 12. We choose a channel, for example channel right 1, and we change the value using the dial or by pressing button 6 up or down. Let's try first a value of 2. If we change the value to its maximum 12, we can hear the difference. Octave allows to change the range over 2 octaves up or down. When using upper octave at the same time, both values are added together. We press the button I, then we choose a sound, for example channel right 1, piano. We change the value with a dial, for example -2. If we choose the same piano in right 2 and we select the value of +1, we can get a nice effect. Let's hear it. Tuning allows us to tune the voice with precision. We press J, then right 1 for example, and we change the value with the dial or the buttons. Transpose. Master determines the voice range of the whole keyboard, the same function as the transpose buttons. Transpose song. We can transpose a song without transposing the range of the keyboard. For example, if we choose a MIDI file and transpose it, this will not affect the keyboard range. Or the opposite, keyboard. We can transpose the keyboard range without transposing the song range. And that will allow us to play along with the song in a more comfortable scale. Let's try with the same example. The fourth page, effect, is about all the sounds effect. We'll learn more about it in another tutorial video. The fifth page, equalizer, has all the settings to adjust the sound for each corresponding channel. We choose the channel by pressing I or D, high equalizer, to boost or attenuate the high EQ band. J, low equalizer, boosts or attenuates the low EQ band. For example, if we go to the style page parameters, we can edit the equalizer more precisely for each channel. The sixth and seventh page are about master equalizer and compressor. We'll learn more about it in another tutorial video. After finishing editing the settings, we have to save them. The way we save depends if the editing concerns the voices or the style. If it concerns the voice, for example right 1, right 2 or left, and also multipad, style or song, we use registration memory to save, like we already seen in another tutorial video. For example, after editing, we save it in memory 1. We can save a different editing in memory 2. If the editing is in the second screen dedicated to styles channels, we use Style Creator to save. For example, we change the mix of Saidi style, To save, we go to Style Creator, and without touching anything, we press Save. Then we save the style under a different name, so we have a user style with a different mix. If the editing is in the third screen dedicated to songs, we use Song Creator to save. We go to Song Creator, and without touching anything, we press Save. Sometimes, Save Song doesn't work, and the edited settings go back to the default settings. This happens when the MIDI file already includes edited settings. In this case, the new editing have to be made step by step with Song Creator. Thanks for watching and see you in the next tutorial video.